Stop everything. Pause your scrolling. Close the noise. Because this is a sacred moment. This message found you for a reason. You didn't just stumble here. Your soul was summoned. There's a reason you're seeing this before everything begins. Something ancient is rising. Something hidden is surfacing. And you can feel it in your body, in your dreams, in the silence between your thoughts. This first week of December, 1 to 7, is not just another week. It is the turning of a celestial key, a prophetic moment written in light across the heavens. And this time, the moon isn't just a witness, it is an activator. The moon is not simply glowing, it is warning. Every cell of your being already knows something is shifting. Every spiritual alarm inside of you has been quietly ringing, but now it grows louder. Because the frequency of this week is not ordinary. It is prophetic. It is urgent. It is the announcement of alignment or destruction. You will either rise with it or be left behind in a collapsing cycle that no longer fits your soul. The moon in early December brings with it the energy of severance. This is not a time for adding more. This is the hour of subtraction. Anything fake, forced, expired, or draining must fall. The moon is pulling it out of you, gently if you surrender, violently if you resist. Yes, you may feel tired. You may feel like lying down all day. You may feel strangely disconnected from things you once cared about. But that's not failure. It's energetic evacuation. Your system is preparing for a new frequency, and the old wiring must go. This moon is burning the bridges to the timelines that have expired. It is dissolving the illusions that trapped your power. It is making room for divine precision. If you've been praying for clarity, this is it. If you've been begging for a sign, this is it. If you've been asking God if you're ready, this week will answer you. But pay attention. The answer may not be what your ego wants to hear, because this moon is a sacred fire. And sacred fire does not negotiate with ego. It burns away everything that isn't aligned with truth. Expect interference. Expect emotional spikes. Expect delays that turn into redirections. Expect unusual dreams, flashing memories, old wounds resurfacing for the final time. Expect technology to glitch and conversations to shift abruptly. Why? Because divine messages are coming in sideways. The old, you cannot decode what's about to be revealed. So Spirit is short-circuiting the old lines. This isn't punishment, it's preparation. The version of you that survives this week cannot operate on outdated energy. You are being called to surrender your favorite distractions, your false identities, and the illusions you used to feel safe. If you've been stubborn, the moon will shake you. If you've been humble, the moon will carry you. If you've been pretending, the moon will expose you. If you've been preparing, the moon will anoint you. It all depends on your position. This is a prophetic window. From December 1st to 7th, the energy will test your anchoring. Will you stay rooted in light or fall back into fear? Will you speak with divine authority or collapse into self-doubt? Listen to the whispers. Watch the patterns. Trust the small moments. They are not small at all. A delay could be a redirection. A no could be protection. A disappointment could be divine alignment in disguise. You are not here to beg for crumbs. You are not here to chase shadows. You are here to embody the light of your assignment. This is the week You either accept your divine mission or delay it again. But hear this clearly. The portal will not stay open forever, and the moon does not repeat itself. If this message is confirming what you've been sensing deep in your spirit, then type 777 in the comments right now, your confirmation code. Let the universe know you are awake, aligned, and listening. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to receive every divine transmission that follows. The veil is thinning, and the moon is not just reflecting light, it is reflecting truth. This is why everything feels louder right now. Your thoughts, your emotions, your memories, even your silence, it's all vibrating at a new pitch, because the first week of December is an energetic amplifier. It is a spiritual megaphone. What's been hidden beneath the surface, your deepest fears, desires, attachments, and dreams, is now being summoned to rise. You're not going crazy, you're not broken, you're just shifting timelines. And the moon is the divine mirror revealing who you truly are, not who you were forced to become. December 1 to 7. Spiritual Vibration Test. This moon is scanning your frequency, not your words, not your intentions, but your vibration. Can you hold peace when the room is in chaos? Can you remain grateful when the outcome changes? Can you stay aligned with your higher self when your lower self is begging for attention? Because the test this week is not about what you do. It's about who you are when nothing seems certain. Let me be clear. Every soul will be tested during this moon cycle. Some will feel loss. Some will feel grief with no explanation. Some will feel ecstatic joy for no reason at all. Some will walk away from situations they've tolerated for too long. Some will fall silent when they once screamed. Some will speak truth where they once stayed silent. It will all depend on what your soul is ready for. This is a moon of reversals. Don't be surprised if what once felt right now feels wrong. Don't be alarmed if you suddenly want to let go of the very thing you were holding on to with both hands. This is not instability. This is truth revealing itself. What the moon is doing now is this: reversing attachments, rebalancing timelines, reconfiguring destinies. Yes, reconfiguring destinies. Because God is not going to allow His chosen ones to walk into 2026 bound by contracts they never signed with their soul. That includes people, patterns, jobs, timelines, and identities. Some of you will feel the need to quit things immediately, not impulsively, but suddenly with clarity. A divine, "I just know it's time" type of clarity. Do not doubt this knowing. The moon this week is sharpening your inner compass. The voice you've ignored is being amplified, and that voice is telling you it's time. Time to move, time to release, time to obey, time to rise. The cosmic clock is ticking. The most important thing you must understand is this: the energy of December 1st to 7th is not simply about emotion, it's about alignment. There is a rare alignment of soul contracts and cosmic energy during this period. The people you're meant to meet, the decisions you're meant to make, the portals you're meant to walk through, all of it is being shown to you, not logically, but spiritually. This is not the time to overthink. It is the time to deeply listen. You will feel pulls in your body. You will get visions. You will hear divine whispers when you're washing dishes, walking to work, or staring at the sky. Heed these signs. This week will include powerful lunar light codes, dreams, gut instincts, chills, messages from old songs, numbers like 111, 222, 777. These are not coincidences. They are coordinates, coordinates guiding you out of your prison and into your promise. A spiritual promotion in disguise. For many of you, this week is a spiritual promotion dressed as a loss. You may be released from something you prayed to keep. You may be rejected from something you begged for. You may lose something that once felt like your lifeline. But listen to me, this is not rejection. This is redirection to your soul's true blueprint. This moon is reminding you of who you were before the world taught you to shrink. It is burning off the false layers. It is returning you to your raw, divine essence. And from that place, you will not have to force what is meant for you. You will attract it. You will rise into it. You will recognize it. Because finally, you'll match its frequency. This isn't just another moon phase. This is a divine interruption. Heaven is intervening. Because too many chosen ones have been asleep in plain sight. Too many spiritual giants have forgotten who they are. Too many anointed ones have been carrying old burdens on new timelines. And God is saying, no more. This moon is an alarm clock for the soul. And when the moon speaks, creation listens. Even your bones are remembering their divine design. Even your blood is awakening to the rhythm of sacred time. The energy from December 1st to 7th is a divine push, a cosmic activation to awaken you to your real assignment, the one you've been sensing, the one your dreams have whispered about, the one you feared might be too big, too late, or too much. But it's not. It's right on time. Spiritual downloads and divine messages. This is a week of supernatural insight. But it will not come through noise. It will come through stillness. If you're constantly distracted, scrolling, comparing, rushing, you'll miss it. The moon will whisper, not shout. The signs will be subtle, not dramatic. The insight will come in sacred stillness. This week, meditate. Write what you hear. Speak what you've been afraid to say. Rest when you're being told to. Fast from what clouds your vision. Because your spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and the Most High are sending downloads, blueprints, divine instructions, but only the quiet heart will hear them. This moon is not about logic, it's about alignment. If it feels peaceful but makes no sense, it's probably God. If it makes sense but causes anxiety, it's probably ego. The fire of rebirth. You may feel like you're breaking down, but you're being rebuilt. You may feel like you're losing control, but control was the prison. You may feel like you're unraveling, but you're being rethreaded into a divine design. Welcome to the fire of rebirth. This is the uncomfortable part, the sacred shedding, the soul detox, the days when your faith is tested by silence and your patience is purified by delay. But hear me, you are not being buried. You are being planted. And when the moonlight hits the soil of your surrender, you will bloom. The pain you feel is not punishment. The loss is not failure. The silence is not absence. The delay is not denial. It is the divine womb preparing your rebirth. Who you become this week will echo for years. The decisions you make this week are not small. They may look minor, but they are encoded with spiritual power. This is a watershed moment in your journey. This moon is asking, will you finally trust me when it doesn't make sense? Will you finally walk away from what's been draining you? Will you finally believe that you're worthy of joy, peace, overflow, and love? Not just survival, the version of you that you're becoming. We'll look back on this first week of December as the moment it all shifted. The moment you stopped pretending. The moment you stopped shrinking. The moment you obeyed the whisper instead of the fear. Don't waste this chance. The DNA of your destiny is being activated. Did you think the moon was just about emotions and tides? This week, it's about divine DNA. There are codes awakening inside you, ancient soul memories, unfulfilled prophecies, unseen gifts, sacred contracts signed before you were even born. Yes, your spiritual DNA is activating. You're remembering what you came here for. You're remembering your assignment. And with that remembrance comes responsibility. No more excuses. No more delays. No more playing small. This week is not just about what's happening to you. It's about what's waking up inside you. That fire you feel, that restlessness, that sacred frustration with everything fake, small, and repetitive. It's because the real you is coming online, and the moon is your witness. If you've been feeling this awakening in your spirit, if you've felt emotional, tired, inspired, or on the edge of something you can't explain, then type 999 in the comments below. This is your completion code, the sign that the old cycle is done. The loop has closed. And don't forget, subscribe and stay connected to this spiritual frequency. There's one more part to complete this message. The hour is late, the light is sacred, and your soul is listening. This is not fear. This is prophecy. This is divine confirmation, rising like the tide of the full moon, surging through your bloodstream, reminding you, you were born for this. Born for this moment, born for this rising, born to cross through the portal that is now opening between December 1st and 7th. You are not here to repeat lessons. You are not here to survive cycles. You are here to break generational patterns and restore divine order. That's why it's been so heavy. That's why your soul has felt exhausted. That's why the distractions have multiplied and the warfare has intensified. Because just before a soul breaks through, darkness always tries to offer one last detour. This moon is a final door, a golden, glowing threshold between old and new. And for a brief moment, the veil is open, but it will not stay that way. There are specific energies, insights, and invitations only available now. Not later, not when it's convenient, not when you feel ready, but now, while the divine moonlight is pouring directly into your spirit. You've already seen the signs. You've already felt the urgency. You already know the old space is too small. So why hesitate? The people you will meet after this shift cannot meet you on your past timeline. The breakthroughs you've been praying for are coded for your upgraded vibration. The love you're waiting for is not delayed. It's waiting for you to rise. This is your spiritual clearance test. If you don't act on the promptings now, you may miss the very assignment you were sent here to fulfill. You are walking by faith now, not sight. The path is being revealed as you move. But let me assure you, every delay is directional. Every silence is sacred. Every closed door is coded with mercy. From December 1st to 7th, God is not trying to confuse you. He's trying to get your attention. You are not being punished. You are being redirected. You are being called out of Egypt and into your promised land. And yes, it may feel like wilderness at first, but do not panic. That strange silence, that unusual isolation, that restlessness in your spirit, it's not abandonment, it's activation. The angels are moving, the contracts are aligning, the timelines are clearing, but it's happening in the unseen realm first, and you must walk by faith. Heaven is listening. and the moon is recording. What you speak this week will echo for years. What you declare over your life will root itself into your next timeline. So speak wisely, speak boldly. This is not the week to curse your path, belittle your gifts, or water down your truth. Say it out loud. I am chosen. I am ready. I am anointed for such a time as this. I am walking through the portal of purpose now. I am sealed by divine light. This is your time to claim what already belongs to your soul. Not by effort, but by remembrance. Because the version of you that has been waiting to emerge is already inside you. The moon is just reminding you of the frequency. You are still here. And that means one thing. Your spirit was meant to hear all of this. This wasn't a casual scroll. This was a soul alignment, a divine tap on the shoulder, a spiritual transmission encoded in moonlight, delivered across time and frequency, just for you. And now, something within you has changed. You may not fully understand it yet, but the shift has already begun. Your vision is clearing. Your heart is recalibrating. Your soul is being reseated into its throne of remembrance. Right here, right now, this moment, under the light of this prophetic moon, is your spiritual line in the sand. This is where the false narratives unravel. This is where every shame script is thrown into the fire. This is where every agreement you made with limitation, doubt, guilt, fear, and unworthiness is broken. You are not the voice of your trauma. You are not the residue of your past. You are not the container of other people's projections. You are light. You are legacy. You are chosen. And you are finally ready to become it. Let this be the turning point. From this moment forward, let the moon be your confirmation. You are marked, anointed, appointed, protected, and remembered by heaven. The pain you've endured wasn't in vain. It was your proving ground. The confusion you walked through wasn't punishment. It was prophecy in disguise. The delay wasn't denial. It was divine synchronization. To the ones who've been hidden, to the ones who kept showing up when no one saw them, to the ones who kept praying, kept building, kept trusting, even in silence. The world is not ready for what's about to rise through you. This moon is not just about individual elevation, it is collective activation. The portals are opening for leaders, healers, artists, messengers, innovators, teachers, and prophets. The misfits, the misunderstood, the ones with fire in their bones and visions too wild for small minds. You've been quiet long enough. You've been playing along to stay safe. But safety is not your calling. Awakening is. Revolution is. Divine service is. This moon is a trumpet, and your soul is answering the call. You may feel different. You may lose interest in things you used to love. You may feel unexplainable peace or uncontainable grief. You may walk away from what no longer fits without guilt. You may step into rooms that once intimidated you with clarity and power. Let it all happen. Do not try to return to normal. Do not try to rebuild what was divinely dismantled. Do not try to shrink back into the shell you once called safety. This is your exodus, and once you cross through this energetic Red Sea, you will not return. Because now you know, now you see, now you've been marked, and every step from here is sacred. If no one told you yet, the heavens are proud of you. The angels are with you. The storm didn't destroy you, it trained you. The silence didn't bury you, it built you. The waiting didn't delay you, it prepared you. And now, you are stepping into a timeline of divine ease, divine connection, and divine overflow. You are meeting those who speak your soul's language. You are walking in rooms built to match your frequency. You are moving as a vessel of God's light, unshaken, unstoppable, and unashamed. Let the moon witness it. Let the stars confirm it. Let your soul rejoice in it. This message is still echoing through your spirit because your journey is not complete. It is only just beginning. The moon may rise and fall. The stars may shift in silence. The world may return to its noise. But you are not the same. Something opened inside of you this week, not because of external changes, but because of sacred remembrance. You remembered that you are not random. You remembered that you are not late. You remembered that you are not here to merely survive. You are the living confirmation of prophecy. You are the answer to prayers spoken generations ago. You are the chosen one that darkness could not destroy. And now, the final question is not, will things change for you, you know? And when you know, you can no longer unknow. If your heart is burning and your spirit says, yes, type, I say yes to my divine assignment in the comments. Declare it before the veil closes. Seal it before the portal fades. Let your words echo into the divine records. You are no longer hoping for alignment. You are the alignment. You are no longer waiting on a sign. You are the sign. You are no longer asking to be chosen. You are already chosen. And so it is. It is done. It is finished.